Hey everyone, Chris here with a little tech review for you. Today we're going to be taking a look at this keyboard and mouse combo set. This is a Red Dragon something or other. The logo's up here, top left hand corner, says Red Dragon, and then there's some squigglies there. I don't know if this is supposed to be L-I-T-E, Dragon Light, I am not sure. My recommendation to any company out there who's watching this review, if you're going to name your product anything, make sure you use font that can be read and is legible, because I have no idea. I'm going out on a limb thinking it says Red Dragon Light. If this is the light version of the combo set, I'd like to see what the deluxe version is. Alright, so anyway, moving on, we have the keyboard and we have the mouse, both which have their own names. The keyboard is called the Vajra, and if you ask me, that's a very unfortunate name, Vajra. But anyway, I digress. So here's a picture of the keyboard, and down here we have 12 multimedia keys. It shows that the gaming keys are interchangeable. Down here it says it is Winlock. 19 whatever, I'm not sure, it doesn't really say. So we're going to go into a little bit more of that when we get into the actual instructions. Over here we have a picture of the Centrophis mouse, 2000 DPI, 6-button mouse, has 8 weights in it. We have the braided cord, USB port, and it is also backlit. So high speed, high control, high response, and there's their logo as a dragon. 18-month warranty on it, which is pretty decent. Go ahead, flip this box around. Alright, here we have more information about the products itself. So here's the keyboard, here's the mouse. It goes into more detail about what we discussed already. You can see the backlights here, the weights here. Over here, more backlights for that dragon. Adjustable input speed right here. Optional disabled hotkeys, or optional disabled win keys. The multimedia keys along the top. So it's basically, it doesn't look like it has dedicated multimedia keys. You'd have your F keys, which double as the multimedia keys. So that's a little bit unfortunate. I would like to have seen this with dedicated multimedia keys, but I don't know, maybe it'll turn out okay. Down here it talks more about the interchangeable keys. Over here on the mouse side, here is the DPI selector. There's your scroll wheel, regular buttons. And again, the keyboard, Vajra, and the mouse is Centrophis. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to open up the box, take a closer look at the contents inside. So the keyboard and mouse are both wrapped in bubble wrap, so I'm going to have a lot of fun later popping all those bubbles. Alright, so here's a look at the mouse. It's got this nice matte black finish. It's got a texture to it. It's kind of a rough texture. Never had a mouse. Usually sometimes you'll have the mice that are like a glossy finish and really slippery. Then you have the mice that are kind of a matte finish and they're kind of grippy. But this actually has a texture to it. I've never had a mouse like that. That's interesting. The clicks feel good. Scroll feels good. There's your back and forward button there. On the bottom, here's the weighted section, if you can get that open. Here we go. So there's your weights. You can take them out or leave them in. Close that back up. Here's the instruction manual. And a lot of Chinese there. I'm assuming Chinese. And then English on the other side. So I bought this set on Amazon. It was $27.99, I believe, free shipping. So I'm trying not to be too critical of it when you buy the lower end gaming keyboards and mice. I guess don't expect them to be perfect. What leads me to say that is here is the key removal tool, so you can pop off those gaming keys, but I don't know why they bothered giving you this to pop them off, because you have nothing to replace them with. It's not like they gave you a set of just black keys if you didn't want the red keys. So this key removal tool, useless. Looking at the keyboard itself, right out of the gates, a little disappointed because the WASD and the arrow keys are identical. So the WASD has the arrows, which I guess is okay over here, but I don't know if I need my arrow keys to have the WASD on them as well. Might just be me nitpicking, but it is what it is, I guess. The keyboard itself, it feels pretty sturdy. I've had other keyboards that you turn them and you feel like you're going to snap them in half. So this actually feels pretty hefty, feels pretty sturdy. The back, there's your feet right here and here. And you have some holes in it too. I think these might be drainage ports. In case you spill anything on the keyboard, it will go right through. So let's go ahead, I'm going to plug this into the computer and then we can take a look at the lights and additional functionality. Oh, by the way, there is no CDs, drivers, software included with this. So it looks like it's going to be whatever Windows allows us to use, or any other free downloadable software we can have for configuring buttons. Alright, in regards to the backlighting, I'm not sure how well it shows up on the camera, but none of the keys are backlit whatsoever. The lighting on the keyboard is this strip right here, this strip, the logo right here, and then we have some lights right here and right here. In regards to the mouse, we have lighting. You can see lighting coming up from underneath the keys. We have a strip of light here on the left as well as the right, and then the Dragon logo right here in the palm. Alright, so the keys feel good. I've got Notepad on the screen. I'll type a little message. Hello, this is my review. So they definitely feel nice to type with. I guess in regards to those function keys, well, again, that's disappointing that they're combo keys and not dedicated. The finish is nice. Usually with the glossy finishes, you have the potential of having a lot of grease from your hands getting on the plastic and making it discolored. So this is kind of a matte finish. I was hoping that not have that, but I noticed there's a couple spots on it already. I'm assuming from the factory because I've not touched it all that much. So there's some dark areas here and there. The mouse tracks nice on the screen. You have your DPI selector right here to change the setting. And again, feels nice in the hand. I do like having the weighted mouse, so that's cool. The clicks are nice and soft and responsive. So it's not a perfect combo set, but it's not bad either for $27.99. It's not bad. I'm not going to be using it here at home. I like my set better, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this to work and use it there. So that's pretty much that. If you find yourself in the market for a cheap combo set, this is not horrible. It's not awesome, but it's not horrible. Main drawbacks is the multimedia keys are not dedicated, and then I don't like the gaming keys. They give you the tool to pull them off, but they don't give you any keys to replace them. The mouse, I actually don't have any complaints about the mouse. I do like the mouse. You see both of them are on corded USB cables. And that's pretty much that. So thank you very much for tuning in. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask. If you have any additional comments on the set, if you have your own and you want to talk about it, please let me know. So thank you for tuning in. Please remember, comment, like, subscribe, and until next time, we'll talk to you later.